the Swedish sun shines over the least likeliest Euro 92 final you could ever imagine. Denmark, who by all intents and purposes shouldn't be here, if not for the forfeiture of Yugoslavia, breaking up just days before the tournament. A fairy tale ending is pending as Denmark look to stun the reigning world champions. It is Denmark versus Germany, the Euro 92 final. Osler spots an opening for Klinsmann, takes the early tease of Schmeichel from the near post. Poulsen, isolated amongst four German defenders. Larsen to Jensen, and the wind just pushes it wide. Stefan Effenberg with a chip to Riedel as he races. Kent Nielsen, and can barely get any contact on it, thankfully for Schmeichel. Freed up Christoph down the left-hand side. Barely squeezes a cross in. And Laudrup has made the most of it. The underdogs have taken a huge bite out of the world champions' shorts. Henrik Larsson would wind up as the top goal scorer, but it's Brian Laudrup's goal that will be remembered forever. The goal heard all around Scandinavia. Osler is hauling it down the left side. Oh, he's taken a gamble. Stings the palms of Schmeichel. And cleared to safety by the captain. Matthias Sammer jinking into the Danish penalty area. And as Klinsmann, the groundskeeper, built the goal just enough to the left. Nielsen has thumped it long, and Poulsen's got a bit of luck. Just didn't come down quick enough. Just a couple of minutes left of the first half. Can Germany spare their blushes before half-time? Riedel is shut down by the trailing knee of Schmeichel, who rights himself at just the right time. Vilfort springs it over the top to Larsen. Desperate punch by Illner. Germany's keeper caught in two minds for a moment. To the feet of Laudrup, the goal scorer. Tries to lift it into the corner. Just misjudges the landing. Cleared away by the skull of Koller. Danger still alive. Christoph puts a stop to the threat inadvertently. Nielsen didn't get all of the clearance. Unfortunately for him, Effenberg couldn't capitalise on the gift in his lap. Jensen with a driven header. Thomas Hosler, centre of the park. It's Klinsmann. Riedel. He squeezes a through pass through to Klinsmann. Stunning save from Schmeichel. Peter Schmeichel slamming the door. Shut in Klinsmann's face. Hosler will hoof this in for Germany. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Riemer has the room for a cross, and Klinsmann point blank blasts the post. Tipped through to Poulsen at the near post across the face of goal, and nobody's home. No water in the pool. Riemer nearly causing a deflection into an empty net though. Here's the give and go. Riedel has a chance. It's from a tight angle, hardly helped by the presence of Schmeichel. German corner, 6 minutes to go for Germany to spare the humiliation, and the world champions are level. It's Rudi Völler who buries it through the smallest of nooks between Schmeichel and Christoph on that goal line. The famed German resilience emerges here in Gothenburg. Denmark's dream repeat is turning into a nightmare. Vilfort's hoping to restart Denmark's lead, but the venom just wasn't there in the strike. Osler looking for Klinsmann. Stunning save. Schmeichel. He's not to know it's offside. It's full time in the Euro 92 final. 30 more minutes of football await here in Gothenburg, Sweden. Are the Danes drained? Are the Germans squirming? Will Henrik Larsson beat Illner to the punch? Well, that question is resolved. Laudrup weighing up the options. John Jensen lunges forward. It's a photo finish. Denmark have done it again. They've captured 2 goals against the reigning world champions. Seemed against all odds. From the position the winger was in, slotted it under the body of Bodo Illner like a letter of eviction under the door of the tenant. Rudi Völler coming up short there. Thomas Dahl cuts inside. It's Dahl with a dull shot on goal. 3 minutes remain. Can Germany carve out a penalty shootout? Klinsmann clinches. The Russian roulette of penalties. Twice in one game, Germany come back from the brink of defeat, from the depths of despair. Schmeichel played the most heroic game of his life, and he fell short here. He's in no man's land. Knocked on by Poulsen. Jensen emerging at the far post. It's off the crossbar. Denmark had the chance to score arguably the greatest match-winning goal in the history of Euro finals. Penalty kicks coming up next. Flemming Poulsen is bold and finds the top corner. Rudi Völler, the reason we're here, takes the easy route down the centre. Brian Laudrup, Denmark back in front. Jürgen Klinsmann, a typical German penalty. And Larsen, the top goal scorer, has his goal saved. Osler puts Germany in front for the first time. Tim Vilfort needs to equalise, and that's parried away by Illner too. Andreas Thom to take the glory for Germany. The world champions and now European champions for the 3rd time. Never bet against Germany on penalties. And poor Peter, after his performance, arguably deserved better. They'll be back in the final at Wembley Stadium in 4 years' time. Denmark's tale ends here. Germany continue their reign of terror. They are your European champions of 1992. Speaking of Germany, we return there. Munich is the venue for the first ever official UEFA Champions League final between Marseille and AC Milan. That's coming up next. And as always, thank you for watching.